This is a preview of what's coming very quickly. A year ago in the Apocalypse Wave, we were blessed with a new Storm action figure. Storm is pretty awesome. It came with a mohawk and her black, sort of almost punk look outfit. Very cool. Does not go well with 90s X-Men. This little lady, though, this little lady's perfect. They announced the newest Marvel Retro Wave this spring, summer, whatever. I don't know when they announced it. I don't care. I have been searching for this ever since these first started hitting store shelves. I cannot find them at GameStop. If you were looking at GameStop, they basically told me you had to pre-order it or you're out of luck. Walmart and Target started getting them. Every time I went to a Target, I found every other figure in this wave except for Storm. And in fact, here's the wave. Storm, Wolverine, Dazzler, Iceman, Silver Samurai, and Cyclops. Cyclops has a pretty cool blast effect. Anyway, long story short, Storm is the one that everybody wants. Everywhere. I've seen every other thing. I could not find him at GameStop. I could not find him at Target where it was coming out next. Every time I went to a Walmart, same issue. I would find all the other ones, but I would never find Storm. Lo and behold, this week we walked into a local store, Meijer, and I never walk into a store without walking down the Marvel Legends aisle. And they had just got these in, and they just stocked them, and we got the first one out of the box. It was Storm. So, Storm is now in my possession. The Retro Wave is packaged like the older Toy Biz line. Big animated card, blister bubble packaging, and just really cool back. You definitely have a very retro feel with some of those pictures in there. I mean, the jagged effect line, it looks like it's straight out of the 90s. Anyway, I needed Storm in my collection, and now we're going to open her up. And I know I've seen some people say that it's a shame that you open these things because they are such fun packaging, but it's such a fun figure, and I'm going to end up ripping the heck out of this. It's not even going to look pretty when it's done. Yep. There we go. What it takes. I spent a long time putting together this pretty packaging for a figure that I simply need out. All right. Whew, it's hard to get out of there. So, first things first, it's a Marvel Legend, and this cape is cloth. Like, that's the first time I've seen cloth on a Hasbro Marvel Legend character. Maybe there's others, I don't know, but most capes. Ooh, got some little cord tying it there around her wrist. I wonder if that was elastic. It doesn't feel like it. Oh my goodness, just look at her. Just look at her. Look at that hair sculpt. That's amazing. The paint job on it is incredible. I mean, other than that, she's just a Marvel Legends female body character. There's nothing all that inspiring about that other than the fact that it's Storm. That hair is amazing. It's got some great shoulder pads going on there. Very 90s. There's a little bit more sculpt work to show that it's almost sort of a flowy blouse-esque material in the upper arms. And then we've got these rubberized lightning effects to go on her hands. Whatever, I don't really care too much for them. I love this figure though. So we are going to go and take a closer look at it. So here she is, Storm. I'm not gonna lie to you right now, this is like the 5th take because she kept falling over, so I had to put her on a stand. So that's annoying. It's just a side effect of Marvel Legend female character body. The legs sometimes are not the greatest. They're a little bit bent even. They came bent in the packaging, and that bothers me. So I'm gonna have to hit that with some heat. And I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just really disappointed in this cape. Like, they made it cloth. Maybe some people are gonna like that, but it just looks and feels cheap, and it does. I don't know. There's something about it for me that is just so thin. Little loops looping it around her hand. I guess that's fine, whatever. But just, I've seen better capes. Now this hair sculpt. Oh my goodness, the hair and head sculpt is amazing. And that is, I think, a really big selling point for this figure. I like the shoulder pads, just very 90s. They're held on there basically with those X figures. She's got the lightning bolt earrings. I'm not using the little lightning bolt things on her arms because those just don't seem to go very well. If you notice, she looks like she's leaning even more than when I first started this, so those legs leaving something to be desired. There's great sculpt, but it's got a lot of the design flaws I think that the Marvel Legend women have had as of late, and it's, I don't know, starting to get bothersome. So this feels like a weird review for me because I have been super hyped for this figure for a long time, and maybe it's just I got a little upset at the legs. I don't know, but I'm really disappointed in the cape. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel when they first announced it because they said it was a cloth cape, but I want to show you a little something. This is an older Toy Biz, back when Toy Biz was making the Marvel Legends. This was their version of Storm. And this cape was a very light rubber, and that was fantastic. And that's just what I'm, I guess, basing my opinion on this of. We had a really great Storm figure back in the day, and just the quality of this one seems so much better, though it's older, so it doesn't really stand very well on its own anymore. And I mean, look at those boots. That was just darn near impossible to stand in. But so just seeing what could have been and thinking about what could have been with this one, it's fantastic. I mean, it really is a perfect representation of what you want it to look like. It just left me wanting it to be a little better. I think they went the cheap route on this one, and I think they could have done more. There wasn't a Build-A-Figure piece. There was just these little guys for accessories, which they throw in with just about everything these days. You know, make them blue, they're for Thor. Make them yellow, they're for Storm. Make them different colors, and they're for Magneto. They just throw these in. So this feels like a nothing accessory to me. And the female body, they just mass produce it and paint it. What did they do different on this one? They put on some shoulder pads and changed the bicep mold for the more loose flowing. The head mold, though, is just phenomenal. I mean, they went all out on that, and it's gorgeous. They did a great job with the paint. I mean, there's both the white and the gray sort of throughout the whole thing. So that's gorgeous. And I'm getting her to stand more when I don't have her rotating, I guess. So I need to stop being super critical. But man, the cape, I don't know. Maybe some people prefer the cloth cape. I am not some people. I do not like it. I wish it was not cloth. But it is. And at least, once again, at least they're filling out my 90s Marvel X-Men collection. So I'm very happy for that. I am happy I have the figure. I'm happy I found it because I was very close to paying eBay prices for it. So now I don't have to. So thank you very much for checking in. I am Mark here at Mark's Toy Box once again. And hey, if you want to see pictures of me playing with my toys and posing them in other places, Mark's Toy Box on Instagram as well. I keep it simple for you because I want to keep it simple for myself. So there you go. I'm Mark. This is Mark's Toy Box. More representations of Mark's Toy Box in the background, Mark's Toy Shelves, whatever. Thank you very much for checking us out. We'll see you next time. Bye.